me and she celebrated, and she rubbed it in a little bit, not too bad, but yeah, she was like, I never win. She tore him up.
All right, so you did one of those, and
great.
And did you do one of their shows too?
No, both of them
two,
were
difference
the difference between us.
Okay,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Well, way to rub it in, Dino.
Hey. Of course, they sent their love to you guys. They sent to tell you guys hi.
Hi.
That's awesome. Well, I'm glad you got to go and represent for us. That's just
maybe
amazing.
Next time we can all go out there.
Yeah,
but,
of course.
Yeah, so it was because it's a nice ride on the train. It's long, but it's comfortable.
Yeah,
the train is very comfortable, and there's an outlet where you can bring your devices and whatnot.
Oh, so nice.
That's cool.
Okay.
So yeah, I hate watched the last like 5 or 6 episodes of Arrow.
Never could get into that one.
I don't want to watch it, but I am.
I wasn't into it originally. What got me into it was every season
the crossovers.
They do a crossover or two.
I like her.
And those crossovers,
the blonde
Felicity.
Yeah,
she's my favorite. One. She's out of all the women in the Arrowverse. She's my favorite.
Whenever she's on the Flash or something like that, I'm like, oh, thank God, I love her.
She's my favorite. Yeah. But when I watching Arrow regularly, I don't like her as much as I did when I just saw her occasionally.
Interesting. Yeah, interesting.
Because sometimes she do stuff that but no, she's still my favorite. And yeah, Arrow's not my favorite of the shows in that universe, but it's cool. It's cool. I hate watching it.
I don't want to, but
I've been
am.
I've been Netflix binging.
Really?
Yeah, I got through Arrested Development. I got through Kimmy Schmidt. Yeah, I got through a lot actually.
Yeah.
Okay. I saw the Rachel Dolezal documentary.
Oh wow.
You see that?
I have not yet.
Okay.
Interesting.
Not yet.
I'm trying to go back and watch season 1 of Atlanta right now. That's what I've been trying to do.
I love me some Atlanta. I like season 2 the best.
Well, I know I've been loving season 2 so much. I'm like, I got to go back and see season 1.
Season 2 is killer. That Michael Jackson one was that's the
I just
best
rewatched that
on
last
TV.
night. I rewatched that one last night.
So I got a kind of a Dijon type story.
Oh.
It's not quite, but it reminded me of one of your crazy stories. But it's along those lines. It's not quite as juicy as yours, but I think it's pretty good. Okay, so this has happened, I believe it was Wednesday or Thursday. I tweeted about it. I told people I was going to tell about it on the show to tune in if they want to know what happened. So it is, I'm leaving my house at 5:45, which is the usual time when I'm on time to get to work. And I'm walking down the street. I have my headphones on, and I'm fiddling with my janky ass phone because it's damn near 2 years old. And you know how those phones, fucking smartphones.
They glitch.
My smartphone is fucking retarded.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mine's
the
too.
IQ of my smartphone cannot be over 75. I know it's not, and it's dropping by the day.
Okay.
So anyway, I'm fiddling with my phone, trying to get it to boot up so I can listen to some podcasts or whatever. And I have on my earphones, which are similar to these that we use in the studio. They're big. I don't use the little.
Buds.
I use the nice, good ones, the big ones, And I hear something, kind of coming from whatever, and I look to the side, and I see someone like on the other side of the street. There's a man there. I really can't tell what he looks like, whatever, but it looks like a black dude, and it seems like he's shouting towards me. Right? And I'm like, what is... So I pull my earphone back so I can hear. And I'm like, what, sir, what are you saying? Are you talking to me? He's like, I just need some help. Can somebody help me, Lord Jesus? Can somebody help me, please, Father God in heaven? Can somebody... and I'm like,
God.
this motherfucker crazy.
Oh, God.
And I don't
do
crazy. I don't like crazy. I'm sorry. I know they can't help it, and... I don't hate them or wish them any ill will. I feel sorry for them, but crazy's contagious as far as I'm concerned. I don't want it nowhere near me. Okay? So I'm like, okay, stay your ass on that side of the street. I'm going to keep walking, and I'm like, I don't know. And so I was about to keep walking. I turned to keep walking. He's like, oh, Father God, please, can somebody, just anybody help me? I just need a little help. And I was like, sir, what is it that you need? What are you asking me? He comes every Wednesday at 6 o'clock to pick me up, and he's not here. I just need somebody to call him. Can you call him? I'm like, oh, sir, who am I calling? What's the number? So he crosses the street, and I'm like, oh, Lord, here come crazy. It's getting closer.
Right.
I'm like, let me back up a little bit.
Just shout the number.
I don't want it to jump on me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
shout the number from there.
Right. You were doing fine. I can hear you loud and clear. You got a big voice. You was a big dude, And so he gets over to my side street. He's like, I'm a good man. I'm a decent man. And he points to the church that we're standing right in front of. And he goes, I used to go to that church there years ago, and I'm a decent man, and I'm a black man. Can you tell? And I was, yes, I can tell. and I'm thinking he doesn't have he has a cane, but it's not a blind person's cane. But I believe I recognize the signs. I believe he was partially sighted. Okay,
right.
I don't
losing
think
his sight.
Yeah, I don't think he had all of his sight. So I was like, yes, sir, I can tell. And he goes, and he starts to go into more about how, I'm like, sir, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get to work. Can we hurry it along and you just give me the number?
Right.
He goes, yes, okay. That's right. You got to, thank you so much for stopping. Thank you. And he goes, okay, what's the number? The number, what's the,
oh my God.
Oh no.
One.
Okay, here's 25 cents.
Jay Curtis. Come on, Jay Curtis. What's the number, Jay Curtis?
Oh,
Come
no.
on. Jay Curtis, what's the number? What's the number, Jay Curtis? Jay Curtis, you know the number.
Oh my
You
God.
know the number, Jay Curtis.
Oh my God.
Father God, right now in the name of Jesus, give me that number, Lord. I just need that number. Give Jay Curtis that number, Lord. What's that number? Give me. This went on.
Oh my God.
I swear to God, this went on for 5 minutes. Jay Curtis praying to God.
Oh my God, for the number.
And I'm like, and finally I'm like, sir, I'm sorry. I tried. But he's like, yes, sir. Yes, you did. You tried. I just could not. Oh, Lord Jesus, I don't know. Oh my God, good Lord, I don't understand what's going on here. But you tried. Thank you so much. Thank you kindly.
Oh
and
my
I was
God.
like, good luck to you, sir. Have a good day.
Oh
and
my
then it
God.
wasn't until I was walking down the street and got like a block away from him that I realized he said the man comes at 6 o'clock. It still wasn't 6 a.m. yet. It wasn't even 6 o'clock. After all that, it was only like 3 minutes to 6 still.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say you got on the bus and then you heard a voice. 2, 1, 3, 5, 5, 5.
Jay Curtis. Come on, Jay Curtis. Come on.
Was doing all that.
Father God.
And I guess he probably doesn't have a watch, or if he has a watch, he might not be able to see it. He was off on his time. I guess he was a little earlier than usual.
I guess so.
And thought that his ride was late. And I don't know if his ride ended up showing up or not, because by the time, I was on the bus and gone by that time. But yeah, it wasn't even 6 a.m. yet.
Wow.
So he was jumping the gun a tad bit.
Yeah, a tad.
Just a tad bit.
A tad.
Flagging down strangers.
Okay,
and
and hollering out.
Yes, Lord.
Calling for the Lord.
Calling for the Lord. Yes. Jay
Lord.
Curtis.
Something else. Yeah.
Jay Curtis.
Jay Curtis. Yeah.
I would have gave him 50 cents. Said, sir, you want me to Google a payphone?
But I was going to say, where are you going? There ain't
Right?
no payphones
No
around.
payphones.
Where you going to call?
Look. Look, I did
What
my
do you
part.
do? What do you do if you don't have a? What do you do if you don't have a phone?
You know what my wife does or did do when she didn't have a phone, or if hers dies or something like that, or if it's in the car where she usually leaves it, she just asks someone, can she borrow? And she's a woman. She can get away with that.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'll never let nobody borrow my phone.
Yeah, but still, I mean, it's easier for a woman to find somebody that'll do that than a guy would.
Yeah, I know.
Because
It's not happening with this one.
I'll dial a number and put it on speaker, and you can shout at my phone.
I've done that.
Really?
Yeah, no, but I actually had a dude one time at a bus stop. First of all, he had on a hospital tag, like the big band around their arm. He's like, he just got out of the hospital and he needed his sister to come pick him up. I'm like, so you stand at the bus stop, not at the hospital, and your sister need to pick you up. And no, what's the number? I'll call for you. And he started yelling at me like, you young rash nigga, you think I fuck you. I ain't got to steal your motherfucking phone. I'm like, well, all right.
Whatever.
I'm getting on this bus. I got to go.
Yeah, people do steal phones, too.
They do.
I had this one person on the train, I think it was a dude, if I remember right, asked to use my phone, and then had nerve enough to talk shit about my phone. It was one of those, it was a note, and you know how the notes are bigger?
Yeah.
They're kind of like a cross between
A
a tablet and a phone.
Yeah, I know that
And
note.
he's like, this is a big-ass phone. It's bigger than my face. I said, guess what? That big-ass phone got a battery with a full charge.
And you can use it to make your call.
Yeah, unlike your sorry-ass phone that, wherever it is.
Yeah, my friend had a note. I used to talk about it. But let me see your tablet.
That's
Make a
still
call.
one of the best phones I ever had.
Really? It's big.
So?
My Galaxy phone, that's the best.
I know. I'm still more than your phone.
I know. I'm going to get it back.
I'm going to get it back. I'm going to
get it back
resurrect it.
better than ever.
I'm going to resurrect that motherfucker.
Y'all ready to get in these topics?
I'm
Let's
ready.
do it.
Do it.
News and noteworthy. Shiznit.
You guys ever heard of Dr. Wendell Boutte?
Dancing, dancing, dancing.
Now, Dr. Wendell Boutte sounds like some pervy dude. You know what I mean? Just the name, Wendell Boutte.
Boutte.
Yeah, it sounds like a pervy dude, but it's a chick, a woman, a female doctor out of Atlanta. A dermatologist, no less.
She's a dermatologist?
She's a dermatologist. And she's in trouble. She's had several lawsuits filed against her because she's hurting people. She's hurting people. There's this one lady that she did cosmetic surgery on. Yes, the dermatologist is doing cosmetic surgery.
Wow.
Yes. She has no experience or training in surgery.
Wow.
But apparently in Georgia, it's not needed.
What?
Yes, to be a medical doctor allows you to practice any and all kinds of medicine, including surgery.
Wow.
There's no different...
Between a surgeon and a...
No, not in Georgia. As long as you're a doctor, you can do it all. And she's not the only one. She's the only one in trouble right now. But they're saying that there are no stories of ER doctors going into cosmetic surgery and OBGYNs doing breast augmentations and whatnot.
Wow.
Because there's so much money in plastic surgery.
Yeah.
And so many people, especially women, are doing it and having things done and augmented and lifted and stuffed and filled and whatnot.
Tucked.
These doctors are jumping on the gravy train.
Okay.
And a lot of them shouldn't be. So in this case in point is Dr. Wendell Boutte. She, not only is she doing surgeries that she's not qualified to do, this woman is taking videos of herself and her nursing staff, assistants, whatever, partying.
Yes.
During the surgery. Like literally like, you got to cut it.
Hey.
So they're like, and then she posted the shit on YouTube.
That's just stupid. How you become a doctor be that stupid?
I don't know.
How do you? But yeah, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and play the clip. Let you guys check this Dr. Boutte out because she's something else. This chick right here. Like, oh my God.
As she cuts into human flesh, this Atlanta area dermatologist sings and dances for the camera.
All day long.
HLN has obtained video of multiple instances of questionable conduct by Dr. Wendell Boutte in the operating room. More than 20 videos, like this one, were posted to the doctor's public YouTube channel for promotional purposes. They have since been deleted. Patients have taken notice. HLN has found 5 malpractice lawsuits pending against Boutte.
Wow.
She's reached 4 settlements. HLN has not found judgments decided against her, but female patients with lawsuits claim they've suffered infections, disfigurement, even brain damage following procedures at Boutte's hand. Boutte's office and her attorneys did not respond to HLN's request for comment. HLN has learned the Georgia Composite Medical Board has had information regarding Boutte's allegedly unsafe practices since at least March 2016. In an interview with CNN affiliate WSB, the chairman refused to comment directly on Boutte, but said the board does not want to rush to judgment, so Boutte continues to practice.
Quite frankly, that's appalling.
Wow.
That they have had information about Dr. Boutte and her unsafe practices for 26 months.
Susan Witt is an attorney representing 3 women who claim their lives have been changed by Dr. Boutte. Among them, Isilma Cornelius.
She was really excited to start the next chapter in her life, and once that office staff was aware of that, they played upon the fact that she was getting married and she wanted to look good in her dress.
2.5 years ago, Cornelius went to Boutte's premier aesthetic center for Botox and other minor cosmetic treatments ahead of her wedding. While in the office, she agreed to more, a surgical procedure that Boutte said could flatten her stomach. More than 8 hours into surgery, Boutte's staff called 911, according to court documents.
She is not awake. She is not awake, and she is not breathing. Is that right? Correct.
Well, they did start CPR. By the time that the first responders arrived, she was essentially dead. Her pupils were fixed and dilated.
Cornelius survived, but suffered permanent brain damage. Her 26-year-old son is now her 24-hour caretaker.
I have to basically help her in the bathroom. I have to brush her teeth. I have to prepare her meals, prepare her medication, of course, changing her clothes. Everything that we're so used to doing for ourselves, I have to do that for her.
Cornelius's case was settled for an undisclosed amount. Former patients tell HLN they bought Boutet's claim that she's Atlanta's leading cosmetic